Look, a giant anchor. Hi everyone, it's Sunday and I am in Edinburgh. Wow, my hair looked really bad there. Not sure it looks any better right now because it is really windy and it has begun to rain, but I couldn't do this in my hotel room because my dad would think I was crazy if I stood talking to a camera about why I'm a nerd. My bangs are just not cooperating. Quite irritating. Okay, so back on subject, why I am a nerd. Let's start with Harry Potter. So, Harry Potter has pretty much been my life since I was 6. That's when I read it for the very first time. Of course, I didn't really understand the story until I read it again a few years later when I was 10. One of my fondest memories is going to the midnight release of the last book with my sister. That was a big deal because my sister was the one who introduced me to Harry Potter, and being only 10, I didn't really have the chance to stay out late very often. On my 11th birthday, I had way bigger things to worry about than getting my Hogwarts acceptance letter because my sister had been admitted to the hospital. But it still stuck in the back of my mind all day. And about a week later, when I realized it, another thing that makes me a huge nerd is that I'm an Anglophile. I'm completely obsessed with anything British or English. I don't know why, because England has a pretty similar culture to mine, but it's better in a lot of ways. So, I'm in Edinburgh right now, but very recently I was in London and then Liverpool, and it was amazing and I want to go back there already. Which brings us to the next item on our list, the Beatles. The Beatles are pretty much all I listen to. I heard my first Beatles song when I was 7. It was Here Comes the Sun, but I never really got into them until a couple years ago, and I'm really glad I did. So the trip to Liverpool was really awesome because I got to see Penny Lane and where John Lennon grew up, and it was amazing. Something else that makes me a nerd is this. Yes, I am a Disney Pixar nerd, to the point where I take pictures of Mr. Pricklepants here wherever I go when I travel. So when I went to Quebec with my class, I was taking pictures of him everywhere, and now I've been doing the same thing. I don't know why I chose him to bring along on this trip. I guess it's because I bought him at the Disney store a couple days before I went to Quebec. And he's my favorite Toy Story 3 character, so. And this is probably one of the nerdiest things about me. Sometimes I narrate my life in my own head like I'm writing a book about it. And actually, I am working on a book right now. I don't think it's going to be published anytime in the near future or at all, but I'm working on it anyway. I'm not really a nerd in the conventional sense. Like, I get pretty average grades at school. I don't do amazing, but I don't do horribly either. Hoping to change that next year and get better grades. I mean, when I was little, I was considered a genius, which was really weird. Like, in first grade, I had a grade 9 reading level, and they thought I was some amazing child prodigy, but then by 4th grade, I pretty much became like everybody else, so I don't really know about that one. Now, I haven't seen any of your videos this week. Sorry about that, but the Wi-Fi at my hotel isn't very good, so I've been trying my best, and hopefully this one will upload, because last week I tried and the internet connection was too slow, so it wouldn't upload. I guess I'll leave a list of my favorites in the doobly-doo, just so you guys know. And something I don't usually admit to people is that I've never seen Doctor Who, not even one episode. I'm not proud of this fact, it's just whenever I try and watch it, my dad or my sister is in the room and they say absolutely not and I have to change it. I really want to start watching Doctor Who though, so if you have a recommendation of what series I should start on, that would be great. Honestly, on a day when my brain was working better and wasn't so affected by jet lag, I could probably think of tons and tons and tons more things to say. But, I guess that's it for today. See you tomorrow, Natalie. DFTVA.